Okay. So to ground us in the spirit of this movement, the artivism movement, and remind us why we are here, it's my great honor to introduce someone whose voice and leadership have inspired so many across the world. A lifelong activist, storyteller. It is my pleasure to introduce Kumi Naidoo, who is a South African human rights and environmental justice activist, who is currently also the president of the Fossil Fuel Non-Proliferation Treaty and is the co-founder of the Ricky Rick Foundation for the Promotion of Artivism. He is the former Secretary General of Amnesty International and also the first person from the Global South to lead Greenpeace International. He serves as an advisor for Community Arts Network and a global ambassador for Africans Rising for Justice, Peace, and Dignity. Led by the inspiration of their son, Ricardo Ricky Rick Mercado, the Ricky Rick Foundation for the Promotion of Artivism serves to build this movement to energize artivism globally. Kumi is also the author of the award-winning book, Letters to My Mother, The Making of a Troublemaker. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Kumi Naidoo.
Por favor, recebam Kumi Naidoo.
Bom dia. Good morning, everyone. Can I start by saying, you look so beautiful. Give yourselves a round of applause. Welcome to the Second Global Artivism Convening in Salvador, Bahia, Brazil, a land that has taught us the world. All around the world we have learned that rhythm, resilience, and resistance to injustice belong together. We are here because we share the belief that may just save humanity. That art and culture is not a luxury in our struggles. It is essential. Put differently, harnessing the full power of arts and culture will not deliver us a salvation from the climate crises and the intersecting crises. However, failing to harness the power of arts and culture almost guarantees that we will be failing. This convening was born out of both love and loss. After losing our son, Ricardo Ricky Rick Mercado, we saw in a deeply personal way how art has the power to heal, to unite, and to move us toward courage. His music and message showed that the fight for justice must also be a fight for joy. That spirit inspired us, and from that seed grew the global artivism movement that you are all now part of. A space where artists, activists, storytellers come together to imagine and then build the world we deserve. And here we stop to say that the biggest missing link in all that we do is the absence of imagination. And today we need the cultural sector to help humanity imagine a world that is yet to be born, a world where we don't have genocide, a world where we don't have Islamophobia, a world where we don't have homophobia, a world where we don't have transphobia, a world where we don't have anti-Semitism, and a world where we have economic justice, social justice, and climate justice, and gender justice. Because the crises we face, from climate catastrophe, inequality, war, genocide, and patriarchy, are not only political or economic crises. These are crises of imagination. Somewhere along the way, humanity stopped dreaming as boldly as we need to. And that's where artivism comes in. Artivism is not a decoration for the struggle. It is its heartbeat. It is a song that keeps the march moving when our feet are tired. It is a mural that tells the truth when politicians won't. It is a poem that gives us strength when hope feels far away. Over the next 3 days, this convening will be a creative rebellion, a space to learn, laugh, create, and reimagine. So let us make beauty and justice walk hand in hand. Let us commit not just to resist destruction, but to build life together. Now I know many of you have left your homes and your regions with a lot of heaviness in your heart. You've left back violence, injustice, and many things that we do not want to see in the world. So I want to just say this very loud and clearly in conclusion. In the moment of history that we find ourselves in, pessimism is a luxury we simply cannot afford. And the pessimism that justifiably emerges from our analysis, our observations, and our lived experiences must, can, and should be responded to by the optimism of our thought, our action, our creativity, our courage, and our sense of humanity. Muito obrigado. Thank you very, very much. So I just want to, before I introduce our opening speaker, just offer an apology from my wife, Luisa Zondo, who is the co-chair of the program committee and has worked really hard to bring us here together. 2 days ago, she lost a best friend who she knew since the age of 12. The joke in our family is she loves this friend 1,000 times more than she loves me, and I'm very comfortable with that. It's a very beautiful. So sadly, she has transitioned to be with our ancestors, and that's her there, Oliswa Kakana, and this is my beautiful wife, Luisa, and this is our son, Ricky Rick, that has inspired much of what we are doing here today. Thank you very much.